Even though the FIFA 20 reveal was a little bit disappointing if you were expecting proper gameplay, there is some clips that EA did show us in the trailer and also EA Play, and that's what I want to go through today. And I also want to show you guys some new faces, plus some other things that got released on social media as well. Now, if you're new to the channel and you want to know all the latest FIFA 20 news, this is the place for you. Make sure you subscribe today, hit the notification bell as well. So let's start with some gameplay clips. These were the clips taken at EA Play, and this is what EA released to us in the stream. Now, this is captured in-game footage. Even though it looks more cinematic, it's still, I think, part of the gameplay. This is what it's pretty much going to look like. Now, these clips were used for a reason. Each clip has a purpose to describe a new gameplay feature. So what I've done is I've rewatched the stream and I've taken down notes, and based on each clip I will tell you what it's there for and what it's trying to show you. So let's get into it. So this was the first gameplay clip we saw at EA Play. This is Sterling taking on Dani Carvajal, and you can see that it's got the Sterling signature running style and stuff, what we're used to already in FIFA 19. And then Dani Carvajal as well has a new sort of face. I'm not sure if the face is new, but the hair is definitely new. And basically this clip was in the game to represent authentic game flow. They reckon that they've overhauled the game flow now, and user skill is going to make a difference in gameplay, and the gameplay is going to create more one-on-one moments. And this clip was obviously put in there just to show you the one-on-one thing. Notice the graphics, I don't really see any major differences. Like, the crowd looks the same, the grass, everything looks pretty similar to FIFA 19. It's going to be on the same engine, and obviously we're on the same consoles as well, so don't expect too much of a difference there. I think people who played the game at EA Play said that graphically the game was very similar to FIFA 19. Next year we move on to maybe the PS5 and stuff, which is going to be a beast of a console, so hopefully the graphics do improve once again. Maybe a new engine as well next year, who knows. But yeah, this was just basically thrown in to show you that one-on-ones is going to be more important now, or there's going to be more one-on-one moments in the gameplay. So this next clip was the Manchester City build-up. You can see that it does look a little bit slower. I don't know if it's just me, but for me it looks a bit slower. And reports coming out of EA Play suggest that the gameplay is a lot slower this year. To me it looks like that in the clip. I don't know if it's slowed down to give you the visual effect of it, but yeah, they basically said this is like the new game flow system. It's based on real life more, where your team is going to open up. There's going to be more space on the pitch because they will spread out a bit better, and it's just going to be more authentic. They use that word a lot, and it's going to allow you to read the game better, and it'll also allow you to create new goal scoring ways. So of course, words are only words. We all know that by the first week, once the pro players start complaining, the new patch will change the gameplay for good. And if you take a look at the clip closely, you can see Aguero with the blonde hair. That's his new hair. I don't know if he's getting a new face. I presume he is. Also, David Silva has hair now again. So in the clip, you can see Kera. I've seen the shorts. It says number 4 in an earlier frame, but I took this screenshot because you can see the hair a bit better. And you can see that he's got like the same hairstyle in FIFA 20 compared to the real life as well. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to say he has a real face, because I haven't seen any generic hairstyles that look that accurate to real life, to be honest. So that will be a new face in FIFA 20, because in FIFA 19, this guy was generic. Next up, we have a clip of Vinicius Jr. I don't know, he's doing like a one-on-one with a guy. Does a nice skill move. I think that's a new one, but I could be wrong. I'm not a skiller, so I don't really do much skill moves in the game. But yeah, he does like that little turn thing, and then he scores. This is meant to represent the new composed finishing system that they're trying to do in FIFA 20 gameplay. So the developer said you will experience more clinical and consistent shooting when one-on-one with the keeper. Also, when you try to do more difficult shots like the volley outside the box, you can see that clip as well in the video, you will have a higher chance of missing. So when you perform harder shots, it's only logical that you're going to have a higher chance of missing, you know. Overall, they reckon that they're improving the fundamentals of shooting to make it more realistic and authentic. We all know that if you watch Inception videos, or other people as well, that they actually go in detail about shooting mechanics and stuff, you'll know that the finishing is a bit off this year in terms of the whole mechanics and stuff. It's easier to score from outside the box doing a mad 360 no-scope than actually one-on-one with the keeper. So what they're doing this year is apparently fixing it. So what I reckon the gameplay is going to be like in FIFA 20 is basically like a patch-up from FIFA 19 gameplay. So instead of like fixing FIFA 19 stuff, they're just going to make FIFA 20 gameplay the patch that needed to be out for FIFA 19. So in this next clip, you can see players like Lucas and Dele Alli. They're basically doing like a little bit of strafe dribbling and stuff, just keeping the ball close to their feet, trying to lure in defenders and then move away very quickly. This is to represent the new strafe dribbling feature that they're putting into FIFA 20 gameplay, and the developer said that they are reinventing the strafe dribbling mechanic, allowing more control and preciseness when dribbling. They said that it's good to lure in players, and then when the players get close or the defenders get close, you can use your player's speed and agility to get away from the defender. And you can see with the clips there that, you know, the defender's getting close, and then players like Lucas and Dele Alli can quickly, you know, go to one side or the other. In this next clip, we have Son on the ball, and then Marquinhos comes and takes it off him, and then the ball sort of, goes in favor of the defender. And usually in FIFA 19, a lot of people will say that they tackled the defender cleanly, but the ball just seems to find their way back to the opposition again, and they can go on and do another attack. Well, in FIFA 20, they reckon they're fixing this with a new controlled tackling system. It's a new system that's going to improve your player's tackling ability to ensure that you win possession back more commonly when you time your tackles right. So, as you can see in the clip, a good timed tackle will mean that you will recover the ball rather than the ball just like bouncing towards another person that they can go on and score or something like that. We'll see what happens with this one. Obviously, one clip does not define the whole gameplay experience, but at least they're acknowledging the issues from FIFA 19. So these next two clips are the most exciting clips so far. You can see that the new penalty system is in place now in FIFA 20, and also there's a new free kick system. There's going to be a clip on that soon. But basically, these two clips are representing the set piece refresh that they're going to be doing in FIFA 20. So there's a new penalty system mechanic and free kick system mechanic as well. To be honest, I didn't really enjoy or like the FIFA 17, FIFA 18, FIFA 19 mechanics for free kicks and penalties. The free kicks ones were very hard to score from, and I always found myself kicking it 10 meters over the bar, or the ball just going completely wide and stuff. I didn't really know how to master it. Penalties as well was a little bit dodgy, but the developers reckon that the aiming mechanics have changed as well. And they also reckon that there is a level of skill to these mechanics, so you do need to practice them. It's not just going to be pick up and then score. In free kicks, apparently you're going to have full control of the spin, so you can do things like side spin, top spin, knuckle shots as well. Or if you don't want to put any spin at all, you can do that as well. Whatever one you want to do is possible. It just depends on how you flick your right controller stick, apparently. Now, I think with the free kick system or the penalty system, something like that, people are saying that it's based on like 2004 gameplay, 2005 gameplay. So maybe you want to check that one out just to see what it could be like. So here is a quick look at the FIFA 19 versus FIFA 20 comparison. On the left is FIFA 19. You can see that the FIFA 19 one has like the arrow on the floor. FIFA 20 has that circle guide thing. And obviously the run-up is different as well for Harry Kane. Maybe that's a signature run-up. I could be wrong in FIFA 20. We're used to seeing some sort of signature run-ups for a few different types of plays in the game. Maybe they're adding a few more now. And yeah, that's basically the comparison. And here's a quick comparison for the free kick as well. You can see on the FIFA 21, they've got the guide. On the FIFA 19 one, there's no real guide. Also, there's a different run-up for Eriksen there. I'm not sure if that's a signature run-up or they've just changed the way the players run up now with this new mechanic. But either way, it looks similar, but it's very different at the same time. So I've got two clips to show you in regards to the new ball physics system in FIFA 20. The first one is just PSG knocking it around, but you have to look at the ball and how it moves after every contact with the ground and the touches by the players. Also, the second clip is just basically a shot on goal. This is basically supposed to represent the new ball physics system that they announced at EA Play. The developer said that they rewrote how the ball behaves on every player touch and also when the ball hits the ground as well. Also, they rewrote how spin affects the trajectory of a cross or a shot. And apparently you will see more realistic player deflections and bounces in FIFA 20 gameplay. And if you do a finesse shot, you're going to see maybe more curve as well. And with long shots, you're going to see more of a dipping or rising trajectory. Basically, he said that there's going to be more variety in ball movement, which is going to make it feel fresh. So those were the gameplay clips that were shown off at EA Play. Those were captured in-game, even though they look more cinematic. The next clips are going to be from FIFA Street mode, and they're captured using the game engine. I don't think these are like in-game clips. So this is what was shown off for Volta mode already. I'm not going to go into too much detail, just going to talk a little bit. So you can obviously wear streetwear, whatever customization you want is in the game. If you want to use real-life teams and players, you can use the kickoff mode. That'll let you do that. Also, there's different stadiums like the Tango League Stadium in Japan, also the London Street Park thing, whatever you want to call it, the steel cage match. Also, the Amsterdam Underpass will be in the game. And basically, there's a lot of Adidas sponsorship in this mode. I'm not sure where the Nike stuff is, but you can play with the women can play with the men. And that's pretty much all the gameplay clips from Volta that we know of already. But let's move on to some real faces. This was a compilation made by Wetcase for the FIFA forums. The first row shows Vinicius Jr. He has a new face now in FIFA 20. Not sure if it's a scan or a custom face, but it's still better than what we've got. And then we have Witzel as well in the Dortmund kit. And then we have Berkey in the middle, the goalkeeper there. And then we move on to David Silva. I think you guys have seen this one in the other FIFA 20 news show that I've done, but I just wanted to reaffirm because this is like a gameplay video. And then we have Aguero there with the blonde hair, and Eriksen again there, and then Kyle Walker at the bottom right. So Here's a better look at the Aguero face. You can see he's definitely got the blonde now. This was taken at EA Play. And then we have Fabinho in FIFA 20 as well. That's got to be a proper face now. And then this is like the trophy celebration, and I was a bit disappointed when I saw this because it looks exactly like FIFA 19's one, and I've been calling all year for them to update the trophy celebration, but I don't think they have. And there's a clip of the team management page. They're going with a more white color scheme, I think, better than that blue that we've seen all year. And also there's new faces for Eden Hazard and Luka Jovic. This was shown off in a separate little trailer released by Real Madrid or EA Sports. And in that trailer you can see the Bernabeu and also the Hala Madrid thing going in the crowd, which is nice. I think that's new. And then we have a new face for Maddison from Leicester City as well. And on the right you can see another Leicester player with a new face, Ricardo Pereira. There's also a new face for Liverpool player Jordan Henderson. Now I believe I have missed a few faces from the Bundesliga, so what I'm going to do is try and find those clips, put them together, and then I'll show you guys in the next FIFA 20 news show all the faces that I've found so far in regards to the Bundesliga teams. So if you want to watch another FIFA 20 news show, click the card in the middle, it'll take you to the full playlist. You can watch all the episodes I've done up until now. I'll see you next time.